Bitcoin closed above $15,000 today. This is one of the most bullish days we had for Bitcoins this year. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to look at the altcoin markets. We're going to look at the charts and see what's ahead for Bitcoin coming up after the intro. What's up, guys? This is JC and welcome to the Wealth Engineering channel. The more you pay attention to, the more aware you become. And in this channel, we pay attention to stocks, crypto, real estate, and business to find the best place to grow your portfolio. If this is something that interests you, make sure you go bullish on the like button, subscribe, and click the bell. This year, one of the best places to put your money was in cryptocurrency. And this is something that we discuss at length in our course. We talk about macroeconomy, personal finance, investing and tradings, and everything you need to know to start building your generational wealth. If you are interested to make the first step in building your wealth, make sure you click on the link in the description below and check out our course curriculum. This is one of the best things you can do so that you can learn everything you need to know and make sure you're on the right path. There is a lot of investment that you can be making on the crypto market, and we go over that in details. All right, let's look at the chart for Bitcoin. So today we had a daily candle that was very bullish. We were like in the low 14,000 early this morning, and all of a sudden we had about a 10% rise, and now it's above 15,000, even nearly 16,000. So this is a very big jump for Bitcoin. On the RSI level, we're also past the overbought area. So this area where we know about it, we discuss about it right here, but it seems that we even made a higher high from the previous high we had on this area right here. So that's very interesting. And we're starting to see some flattening that's about to happen, but there's still some room to grow, especially with a candle like this. So we'll wait and see what happens in the next couple days. But Bitcoin right now is going very bullish, and it's starting to run out of room to grow even higher. I also wanted to show you this graph right here. So this line right here was the line that we were looking at for the weekly candles, and we were saying that should we have a close above this line, then it's official that we're out of this pattern. And today we have achieved that, but we have achieved something even greater today, and that's very bullish for Bitcoin. It's possible that we may never see price lower than $10,000 again, and I'm gonna make a separate video about that tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe and click the like to be aware of what's going on. But we are seeing some very bullish pattern on Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is doing something that it hasn't done in a very long time. Now, right now we have this bullish candle. This was a major resistance. We broke this resistance. We had a support candle, and now this candle is very bullish, and we're challenging the next resistance very fast. So this was not expected to happen so fast. Action happens very fast, and it could be very wild also. So there's a lot more volatility to come. But even on the weekly candle, we are forming another higher high on this RSI. So we may see some very increasing in so we may see a big increase in price very soon, but it may not be sustainable for the long term. So we eventually will have to see a correction. But it's possible that we see a challenge around this price right here. And this is looking at the $16,000 range. It's a price that we actually already challenged today. We were almost reaching 60,000. We may be reaching this again. So there is a lot of room to grow for this. And we, at the very least, we may see a challenge on the resistance about 16,000 and maybe 16,100. Between this range, we're definitely going to see a resistance. But so for the fact that Bitcoin has broke this resistance and really secure this and make it a new support, this is something that Bitcoin hasn't done at least in the last 2 years. The last time that we had a scenario like this was in this range right here, and that was in 2017. This exact same thing happened. And on one candle, it also broke this resistance and this resistance, it became the new support, and then after it blasted this. So it's unlikely that we're going to see a similar scenario right off the bat, but we may see a challenge on the resistance. And on the long term for Bitcoin, that's actually very bullish and it's very healthy, but it may not be sustainable to stay in this price for a long time, and we may have to challenge the lower support again going forward, maybe in the next 2 to 3 months. So we'll wait and see what's going on. But the fact that Bitcoin broke this resistance right here and made it a new support, this has not happened in 3 years. Right now, we're looking at the entire market cap for the cryptocurrency market. And right now, we're above 440. But the same pattern happened also. We broke this major resistance, it became the new support, it lasted a couple days, and then now we're challenging the next resistance. Now this is where it's getting interesting, because the next resistance was right here, and we also broke that in one candle. And now look at that. Now this, what we used to be the previous resistance, is also becoming the support, and it may stay a couple days like this. If we have a similar pattern where it's going to challenge the next resistance after that, we're looking at 500 billion market cap, and that could bring the price for Bitcoin also in the 6,000, 17,000 range. So we don't know, but there is a lot of movement that still needs to be confirmed for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is going high lately. We're going to have to pay attention more in detail about that. So right now we're looking at the chart for the entire market cap for altcoins, and what's happening right now is lately we had a couple months ago broken this major resistance right here, but ever since then it's been acting as a support. And despite Bitcoin's going nuts, altcoin has been stable the last couple days, going sideways. And this is also a major support area. So should we start breaking this area right here, we're going for a new altcoin season. But this is not yet to be happening, because right now it's Bitcoin season, and this is something we can clearly see on a Bitcoin dominance chart. Here's the Bitcoin dominance chart right here. We were talking about this last month, about this pattern, that the triangle that's been happening, and how Bitcoin needed to break this. It broke this very well, and ever since then it's been going very high. And by this range right here, look at how it's changing right away. This is Bitcoin dominance, and right now we're almost at 67%. Where Bitcoin is reaching dominance. I mean, 67% of the entire market cap is relying on Bitcoin right now and not on altcoin. So the best place to put your money right now would be on Bitcoin and not on the altcoin market. This is a move that we have talked about at least 3 weeks ago. And if you have been following this channel, this is something you're aware about. If you had your altcoins, we even recommended that you sold them into your Bitcoins. But to be honest with you, I did not expect such a move for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is going very well right now, and we may reach this resistance right here, and this could also brings us to $16,000 and even 17. We don't know, but there is still some room to grow for Bitcoin, and we'll need to see what's going to happen. So there you have it. This is what we're expecting for Bitcoin. At the very least, a challenge on this area right here on the resistance. And this is low $16,000. So that's going to be very exciting to see how the market reacts. Meanwhile, I am going to release a video tomorrow and discuss about the macro economy for Bitcoin, because what you're looking at right now is no coincidence. There are some major play happening on the macro scale that is affecting the price of Bitcoin, and these are very bullish for Bitcoin on a long-term area. So we're going to discuss about that tomorrow, and make sure you like and subscribe this video, and stay tuned for the next video I'm going to release on this, because this candle is no accident, and this is something that we need to pay attention to, especially the macroeconomic aspect of it, because this is exactly how you can figure out what's the best place to put your money. So with that said, we'll talk on the next video.